We're here in the
All
building.
right, we back again for the
Yeah,
second time in a row. It's your boy Mark the Magic.
Yogi the Relic here. What's up, peace?
Again, my eyes are very red, like I've been smoking. I haven't. I don't smoke. I don't condone smoking. I don't. I want to say I don't condone. I don't, particularly care
You
what
just
you do in your spare time.
yeah,
I should say that,
yeah.
or let me rephrase that. Whatever you do in your spare time, if you like it, I love it. There we go.
Well, there you go. That's a good way to say it. What we
Yeah.
got on the platform for today, man? You know what I'm saying? Like we got a lot of good stuff cooking, man. Cooking, man.
So, good thing about this show is you never know where we're going to go with this show. But that's how I prefer to keep it. Now, the hotel Wi-Fi is messing with my signal, so clearly, when you hotel traveling for your job, you got to deal with the ins and outs of hotel Wi-Fi. Nothing wrong with it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, you already know why. So I ain't mad at it.
You better have some hot spot. That's all I can say. You better have a hot spot. You better have a good service that you can rely on. I got Sprint myself, so we Gucci.
Now, here's what we're going to talk about today. Even though it's just random, you never know what we're going to say. But I find that when you're on the road a lot, sometimes you have to use the bathroom, in places that you really don't want to use the bathroom, And what that means by, taking the shit, doing the number two.
Deuce.
Food, yeah, hotel food. Always eating on the road, store bought food. So your stomach is going to F with you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just have to go. Ain't nothing you can do about it. There's no going back to the hotel. There's none of that stuff. When you have to go, you have to go. And sometimes you be trying to hold it.
Yeah.
So now you're farting all over the place. You got wherever little area you're staking, people looking at you all crazy and stuff like that. But you're trying to hold it because you don't want to use the bathroom.
You don't want to do it.
But here's my question to you. Now that you have to use the bathroom, do you get comfortable while using the bathroom? Meaning clothes fully off, clothes stay on, shirt come off, pants, everything come off, or are you butt and naked while using the bathroom?
No, I just pulled the pants down. That's the only thing I need to do. Pull the pants down. That's the only thing I need to go ahead and go. By the time I need to go anyway, I need to go. So, I get to go and just boom. Unless, normally I'm in a situation where I can relax some, and I don't mind going to a restaurant that's nice. They normally have some very nice toilets and restrooms. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to set it up. We're going to spend some time in there. We might spend about 20 minutes in that bed. We're going to get intimate, So it's going down. Trust me. I done messed up plenty of toilets in the lifetime. Still doing
it. Me too. See, that's my issue though. So you making sure that when you're out and if it's nice, you're getting intimate. So that means club full. You still fully. I mean, shirt
no, I
still on everything.
It's just I can relax more. I can relax. I can actually breathe. You know what I'm saying? I might, be able to read the article now for a second. I ain't got to rush nothing. I can let things just pass through and just, that's how it should be, versus, a lot of time folk be.
Right.
That's not healthy. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying.
Now, here's another thing. Depending on how bad you got to go, do you clean off the toilet or you just bare ass on it?
No, I always clean the toilet. I don't care how bad I gotta go. By the time my energy's so strong, but I can focus. But that thing ain't going nowhere. Yeah, the only thing I have a problem is when you get close to home, for some reason it seems like you want to go quicker and you can't hold it. So that's the opposite for me. When I get closer to home, I'd be like, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go.
See, I know one thing though. No matter where I'm at, I gotta clean it first. I would find some Lysol, some spray or something even before I go in the bathroom, and I bring in paper towel with me. Always. None of that tissue bull crap, because I needed to be durable when I sit down and shit.
Don't need to be slipping and moving.
Paper towel. Yep. And I'm getting ass naked because I know I'm gonna be there for a while. So I know I'm pooping. I already know, because if I'm pooping in any establishment, I already know for a fact that it can't be held. And
I mean, at the end of the day, you go into an establishment, it's because you're releasing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I done had to do the gas station toilets before. You know, the ones you gotta get the keys for. You always in the back. You know what I'm saying? They stank. It seemed like everybody been running through it. The goddamn toilet be having little goddamn black and green stuff popping off it. I thought the plastic's supposed to stay. I thought it was porcelain. You know what I'm saying? That thing be moving up off of it like somebody put lighters on it or something. You know, so I still had to go. Like at the end of the day, you gonna line that thing like this, boy. You gonna goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Put the unk on that bad boy. Bless that toilet in.
And sometimes you're gonna feel like Pop from Friday. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna go in, hope you got the spray with you, and just let it rip. Now, I already know me. You know, when I'm in there. There's a reason. My stomach's bubbling, and I already know I can't hold it. But naturally, if I can, oh yeah, I'm at home, I'm relaxed. It's gonna be a minute. That's why I recommend anybody when you get a house, make sure you get like a 4-3, 4 something, because you want to be in the bathroom privately, relax, and let it all come out.
Yeah,
you don't want no interruptions. You want nobody banging on the door. None of that shit. You want to be able to just let it flow freely, and then after that, get in the shower. That's like my biggest peeve is when I'm out on the road and everything. I know I have to poop as bad as I do.
Yes,
I can't get in the shower. And to anybody out there, question to y'all: once y'all done, do y'all get in the shower afterwards, or it's just a few wipes and back out doing your business?
Listen, man, I ain't taking no shower till I get back to the house. Like if I'm already out and about, you know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna do is, if you gotta do anything else, you feel like you need to take a shower, you gotta do like them what the folk call, and get them beignets. What is it called? Basically, just get some tissue and get there, gonna wet that bad boy up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and clean everything off pretty good. Yeah, all right. Then dry it off with that damn, you know what I'm saying, with another round. That's it. Keep it simple, man.
That's why I take paper towels with me. That way it can be as simple as that when I'm out. But when I'm not out, if I'm at home, I'm definitely jumping in the shower afterwards, because after all that, you want to be fresh. You probably want to be hungry for releasing, so much out your system. So once that's all said and done, you can enjoy a good meal while being fresh.
Oh yeah. You always want to be fresh. You don't want to be too messed up at the party now. Still got there having something running. That's what happens. So when you try to rush it, then when you go back and look at your boxes, your underwear, you got this big old run. You're like, wow, I missed that much. Like, nah, that's nasty right there.
That's one thing that's never going to happen to me is spit things.
White booty. Right. Running around there. But I thought I smelled something, but I thought somebody would just fart. You know what I'm saying?
Some people be like that. You walk by some people and you be like, yo, you stink. Like, did you like wipe your butt all the way through? And some people, they don't, And there's something wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it to you that there's nothing wrong with it. When it comes to hygiene, okay, it's one of my pet peeves too. When you're at a job and your hygiene is bad, you should be automatically fired, okay? Just automatically, because you can control your hygiene. Plain and simple. I don't care what nobody say.
Hygiene and attitude, two most important things. Right. Yeah.
So you have access to toothbrushes. I'm sure of it if you're working, because you're there. So you get some kind of money. You have access to soap, deodorant, whatever your choice is. You have access to this stuff. So when you come to work, biggest pet peeve of mine, your breath should stink, Your armpit shouldn't stink, and you shouldn't smell like shit. Plain and simple. All three you can control. All three.
That means that you basically should have took a shower or a very good wash up before you came to work, because again, you're gonna get this new establishment or place for a while, so you will want your hygiene to be up to par. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's my thing. Like, in some of the jobs that I have done, even this one I'm in now, people whose breath stink love to ask you questions, and they know they breath stink. So I'm like, even with a mask on,
this thing worse.
Yes. Like, as you can see, I barely have any eyebrows now, and that's from people with bad breath. They just burn the shit off my eyes.
Dang.
Like, I don't know what it is about me sometimes, but people just like to come up and talk. And
that's
like,
tough right there, boy.
Yeah, I was like,
people breath,
like, you see me working, but yet you still you choose to have a conversation with me, knowing good and damn well your breath stink. Man,
you got some Charizard people. You got some Pokemon Charizard people. That's what that is. That's that fire, that thrower. That Yoga Flame.
There's only but so much time you only could be nice once you tell somebody, you know, I don't have time for that right now.
Well, how do you tell somebody like that though? How do you tell somebody like that? Like, you be like, hey, yo, like, you need some gum one time. Hey, man, are you thirsty or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, you need something to drink.
I'm about to tell you now, because that's what you do. You know, you be polite first. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you politely ask them. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm working. You know, I'll talk to you later. That's my favorite line. I'll talk to you later. You know, not knowing that I ain't telling their breath stay just yet. So I'm trying to give them a hint, like, just go ahead and walk away. You know, so my next thing, if they still talking, you know what I'm saying, I start to smell. I'm like, you smell that shit? That's my favorite line. You smell that shit? You do like this. You know, I said, I know it ain't me. You know, and they still don't get the hit. Okay, then I'd be like, you know what? Look, man, I just can't talk to you right. Like, your breath is stinking. Like, it's humming. Just up in my face. And I try to tell you politely, you know, I don't want to talk right now. You know? So now I got an attitude. You know what I'm saying? And I believe when you at work, you keep your work business, you keep your personal business personal. But when somebody mix a personal business with bad hygiene, you know, with work business, then that's a problem. You know. And the job I do now, you know, we're around a lot of people. You know. And there's no way of getting around it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the customers that's in the store or just my flat out co-workers. Some of them just stink. And it's like, and it gets me mad. I'm like, I know somebody done told somebody about y'all, you know, and yet you don't correct the problem. So at this point, it's like being disrespectful to me at this point.
So they all just be laughing and kiki in front of each other, and then none of their shit stink. All the stank people just kicking it together.
There's not a lot of people that doesn't, you know, it's just a certain few. But it's like, at some point, like, you hear the rumblings, it's like, go to the dentist, like, see what's wrong with your mouth. You know, see what's causing the halitosis or whatever they call it. Because that's a real symptom. You know what I'm saying? Bad breath is a real symptom. That can be, go to the dentist, get it checked. Maybe you got a rotten tooth in your mouth, you know, or there's something wrong with your mouth that it just stinks. And that could be fixed, you know. And here's another thing that kills me. For the love of God, when it's hot outside, people start wearing hoodies or double shirts with hoodies, knowing that you don't have deodorant on. So when you know that you don't have deodorant on and you're wearing double shirts and hoodies, the extra humidity from the heat just brings out the funk from your armpits. Now, I'm cool with you having hoodies on in the summer or your double shirts, whatever. But when it's hot as hell with no deodorant on, just stop doing it.
Basically, you causing yourself to sweat. You causing things for you to get there. Yeah. makes sense. That makes sense.
And you stink. You know what I'm saying? And that's the issue. I was like, some folks don't realize. I think folks do realize it, but they already at that point where there's no turning back. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's no turning back from it. And that's my issue, you know. Now, we're working in the store. There's bathrooms in there. They want it. The store we work in, there's deodorant down the aisle. They have. So my whole thing is, I know you hear people talking about you, you know, and you don't take the initiative just to go down the aisle and buy some deodorant. Go in the bathroom, get yourself some paper towels, wear it up real quick, put it underneath your arms, and then just wipe the deodorant. That part you can control. People with bad breath, they can control it to a certain extent, but as far as deodorant goes, or having something to keep you not to perspire so much, you know, while you at work, can be controlled, you know, and that's my issue. Like, workplaces, bad hygiene, and, you know, having to take a shit while you at work. You know what I'm saying? Definitely some issues that be brought up, you know, to me all the time.
So I can imagine definitely going to use the bathroom at work, and everybody bathroom hygiene ain't the same. So you got motherfuckers that's pissing on the toilet, leaving streaks on the toilet seat and everything else, you know. Probably got hair all on the goddamn toilet, nigga goddamn just sitting on the toilet, goddamn with no cover on type shit.
You know, and you know what's funny is that when you in the stores that we're in, you know, you will see some shit. You know, it's been some time where, you know, I really had to go and I looked at that bathroom and my shit just disappeared all of a sudden. You know, I did a full blown magic trick.
Yeah, bro, you don't understand that. Like,
yeah, like,
shotgun that way to hit the back.
Right. Like, I don't even have to shit no more. None of this stuff. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes you will see that in these bathrooms, you know. I don't care how bad you think you gotta go, but when something is so nasty, you know, you're not gonna go.
Be like, it ain't that important no more. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even worth it no more. Like, we ain't even gotta do that, you know. We cool right now.
Mm-hmm. And it'd be like that. So, but
what's the best bathroom have you ever been in? Best bathroom.
Best bathroom?
Other than your own, of course, because, you know, it ain't like,
yeah, other than my, I ain't gonna. The best bathroom I've probably been in, probably was a grocery store one. You know, out in, where were we at? Out in Glenwood. Yeah, in Glenwood. And for folks that don't know what Glenwood is, if you stay in Atlanta, you understand what Glenwood is. But surprisingly, they got the best bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? Go in, they like spotless, like you don't see no piss stains, no nothing. And they got like
Target. Yeah. Target the same way. When you go in there, that thing immaculate, all the lights work. You know what I'm saying? Everything bright in there. You got every time, like, don't nobody use the bathroom here? Like, nobody?
That's what it seemed like. Yeah. But I do come to realize when you got like some kind of fancy establishment inside these buildings, like a Starbucks or a pizza, the bathrooms are always just seems to be clean. Now, I'm not saying go in there and just sit your raw ass on the thing. You know, it might be clean, but you can go in there, and cover it up with no issue. You know, so I definitely like a bathroom. You know, when I'm out, to have some room in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be confined as a big dude to like a small ass space. You know, where I have no room to pretty much. Other than get up and shit. That's it. Like,
yeah, I don't like them bathrooms either. When I can see somebody else's foot, I'm like, nah, bro, that's too close, man. I can see
too close.
I can hear your conversation. Right. Nigga. I hear the water even when it jump up when you drop one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just too much.
Right. So it's like that's a little too close sometimes, and I'll be like, nah, because if we can slap hands or give each other pounds underneath the stalls, we a little too close. Like, yeah, man. What you got? I got that Chinese shit. Oh, me too, dog. And then give them a pound for all that Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Don't eat all that. Too damn close.
That's too close, man. Them be the cheap bathrooms, too. They got the one-ply toilet paper. So they be hoping you be cutting yourself, you know what I'm saying? Or you going to get that. Yeah.
That's another thing. When it comes to that stuff, you gotta have durable either toilet paper or paper towels. You don't want to be wiping and your hand go right through. There's no coming back from that.
Well, there's no coming back for that. Your fingernails is gone, man. Them things are over with.
Right. There's no coming back from that.
Even when you take the shit off, you're gonna still have a fingerprint of shit right there in your fingerprint. Like,
right. You don't have some shit between your fingernails. No, you don't want all that. So that's just me pretty much venting right now on bad hygiene and taking this shit in public places.
I tell you, man. If y'all took a number 2 shot of deuce anywhere, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't worthy, that you had to goddamn do it anyway, let us know in the comment, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section. If you had a bathroom that you couldn't believe that was immaculate and you just wanted to stay in there, let us know that too. We might need to visit that bad boy. We might be in that area one day. You might need to goddamn quick bathroom to run to, you know what I'm saying? We know we can go back there, you know what I'm saying? It's safe. Comfy.
And you know, sometimes, you know, depending on how much cereal you eat and how much milk you have in that cereal, you know, after a couple hours go by, your stomach will be bubbling and rubbling, you know. And sometimes you got to do it, you know. So my question to y'all out there would be, what cereal have y'all eaten with the milk that caused y'all to go to the bathroom out in public, you know?
Whew. But that reminded me of a story when I was working with Mo Better Cleaning. And Darren was driving the van, and I was in the back. And the house we had there before, you know, saying, they were like, man, you could just have all this stuff. Like, give us all kind of food. So I was smashing that out some cereal. I'll never forget it. And I was tearing them tricks up. Well, I had a big old bowl of tricks. I was happy. They were like, well, you want to go out to eat? I'm like, no, I'm good. I was smashing them tricks. Man, we got to that next job. We was down in Atlanta. I was like, man, I need to go. They were like, what do you mean? I said, job right here. We got to go down the corridor right here. I said, but I don't know. I think I'm going to make it, bro. And sure believe it. I did not. I was carrying all that stuff. And as I was carrying it, that one fart that you be trusting, that you hope you could just seep out a little tension.
Right.
But that thing said, I said, oh, snap. I got to go now. I just dropped everything, ran. We here to clean you. Went straight to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That lady hurt. I said, we here to, man. By the time I hit that toilet, man, somebody was a splat pack everywhere. My underwear was already shot out through the back and everything. I had to take it off, so I'm just working now with just jeans on and everything. But it was just crazy, man. Yeah, them tricks, man. You eat too many tricks you want to, they're gonna pull a trick on you.
Nah, I ate a half a box of Frosted Flakes one day with some 2% milk. I don't know what it was about that particular batch. I don't know, because it was so sweet at the time and so flaky, and it wasn't like burning them like that. So I'm just taking it down. Ate half a box and like just one sitting, just sitting there, you know. So I was like, all right. So this had to be about 6 o'clock at night. So I got to be to work by like 8:45. So by the time I get done with the box or half a box, you know, I'm like, all right, I don't need dinner, none of that stuff. So
that's right, full, good.
I'm full, you know what I'm saying? Probably about 4 or 5 bowls out of 8. And so I get to work, you know. Once you start moving, that's when shit start to loosen up.
Yep.
Once you start moving. So I started moving, you know, I'm moving shit off the aisles, you know, I'm putting shit on the aisles, you know. And then a fart slipped out. Like, I didn't even know I had to fart. It just slips. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, you know, when you get one of them, you know, it's loud, it's wet, like, it's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what to expect inside this bathroom at this particular store. And luckily, it wasn't too bad, you know what I'm saying? I had just enough time to get down. I had to get down. But by the time I was able to do that, shit was just everywhere in a sense, you know what I'm saying? So once you gave it that good push, and all that shit was just loose and wet.
Let my people go.
That's it, you know what I'm saying? And I felt kind of bad because I was like, this shit is like on the walls and stuff like that too. Yeah, and of course I had to lock myself in the bathroom and give myself a quick little bird bath after that shit.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes, the cereal might be good, y'all, but try to keep it to 1 or 2 bowls if you got something to do.
It's just like medicine now, all right, or alcohol. It will hit you later, but all right,
Right.
like, listen. The farts start coming out, you already know what time it is. When the stomach starts doing all this.
Yeah, there's no clenching, there's no duck walking, there's nothing you can do about it other than just go, and hope that you don't get it all over yourself. Because then you're just going to be out there staking, when you don't need to be.
I think we're going to call this another stanky episode. Another stanky episode. This is the first stanky episode, but it's another stanky.
Yeah.
It's another stanky. So, all the stanky shit is going on out here.
Well, we could do that too, or definitely let us know, in the comments about a coworker. You don't gotta say them by name, but just give us a little, little story about a stank ass coworker that y'all work with.
Booyah,
or it could be a family member.
Booyah,
It's probably more funny if it's your family member because y'all should be cut from the same cloth, but somebody just has better hygiene than the other. Like where did grandma or granddad go wrong with you? Is the question. But I know school's out, summertime is here, but eventually y'all kids have to go back to school. So boom, the Can't Be Surreal book bags. Go ahead and check them out on Facebook at the page, the Can't Be Surreal page. Go cop one of these book bags,
I love it. My laptop, that's what my laptop be sleeping at all the time, right there.
My laptop, my tablet, my whole setup for the podcast, all that's inside this book bag. It's durable. Oh, and it's definitely lovely. And you definitely get the rep that Can't Be Surreal brand.
That's right.
So most definitely, this is going to be a little quick episode, but it turned out to be longer than I expected.
It was a shitty one, man. What you expect? Goddamn. Shitty mouth, shitty booty, shitty arms. People probably got some shitty feet too. You got them take off their shoes, goddamn feet, goddamn smelling like goddamn corn chips and Funyuns and all kinds of stuff.
So we definitely brought y'all a nice little fun episode. Like I said, you never know where we're gonna go. When we do these, we'll only do one topic, and that's when we do our crypto episodes. Other topics that y'all see that we do, we're totally off script. Everything we do is real or surreal to y'all. So everything you're going to hear, it's just coming from the top of our head. So we're kind of like, rappers when it comes to this podcast thing. We're freestylers, Even though I can't rap to save my life, but
no pens, no pencils,
no nothing.
Script, right?
No script in the head when we do this.
No pens, no pencils, no script, just straight off the mental. Okay.
But we appreciate y'all listening to us. Well, definitely hit us up in a comment section. Like who's the nastiest coworker that y'all work with? Let us know.
What's your most shittiest episode, bruh? Like what happened, bruh? Come on, let us know. Yeah, everybody had a mistake once or twice. You might not have boo-boo on yourself. You probably peed on yourself. It's alright too. You did that.
Yeah, don't lie to us because even y'all probably had an incident where y'all just had to go somewhere. And you probably didn't wipe perfectly. And you probably broke through some tissue in your ass, got fingered. You got shit all on your fingers and all that good stuff. It happens to the best of us. So nobody's here is perfect. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You better be like Batman. Don't have your utility belt. That's why we're giving you all these options. Have you some good 2-ply thick tissue or some napkins or something. I'm telling you, man.
This bag, it holds wipes too, so you can never go wrong.
The utility bag, you gotta have it. Come on, man.
So, but that would do it for us.
Till next time, y'all already know who it be. Marcus the Magic. Yogi the Relic. Let's get it. Peace.